Wow. Damien, did you think we'd be here?
I mean, no, definitely not. Especially when he was too much points down at 3-5, right? Like
Yeah.
it just seemed like game over. And he actually went after his shots so much on these
Yeah.
2 points, contrary to like most of the second and third set. But of course, it's not done yet. And the first match point here, let's see.
Great serve from Navone. But, we got the extended rally yet again. And a winner. Oh, yep. Not. Was that a winner? I couldn't quite see on the broadcast.
Yeah,
A
yeah.
forced error and
I'm
or
not
winner.
sure. Yeah, the scoreboard was covering it up.
Yeah.
But either way, like if he got a racket on it, then
Yeah.
just barely.
They should
But
they should
probably not.
categorize that as a winner, even if it wasn't
I
technically.
think so. Yeah, I think it would go into the winner
Yeah.
category.
One more break point, one more match point for Fonseca in Buenos
Navona is really
Aires.
like not giving this away for free, you know?
Yeah, he just hit the line again with that serve as we enter another extended rally.
This is like two of the best offensive points from
Yeah.
Navona all match.
Oh yeah. I mean, he just
Like most of
moving
the match, he
Fonseca
really
around.
struggled to execute combinations like this,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and yet right now he's finding it.
Dave says that is brave Navone, and I agree.
Yeah.
Gutsy tennis. So Damien, Ozan wants to know: is this a contender for match of the season?
But no, not really. But it will be memorable. I mean, of course, we still don't know how it will finish, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe the finish can take
Oh
it to
my
match of the
God.
category.
This is another point, except for this time it's Fonseca dictating. Unbelievable tennis. We've just had our best 3-point sequence of the match at 6-5 in the third. And we've got another break point / match point for Fonseca. So in UFC, they give like performance of the night awards. Like best knockout, you get a little more money. Best fight, you get a little more money. I think this is probably going to be the match of the day, at least. And they should get a little more money for that. That would be neat. One way to get some more cash to players. Sponsored by DraftKings. And Fonseca's done it. He's
Oh
done
my.
it.
Oh my.
And his coaches are really happy, as is he. An emotional moment for him. Oh, what a win. Ozan calls it character building, and I couldn't agree more. That is a testament to the level he is capable of. We got for long stretches his D game, his C- game, and he found a way and he never gave up. He got frustrated, but at no point in time did he take his eye off the prize. I am really excited for this youngster, and I think that there's some ridiculous expectations being put on him. But you know what? I'm starting to believe he can live up to them.
Yeah, I mean, I've believed that he can live up to them for a while, but
Yeah.
it's like the margins are so slim because it
Yeah.
can be a horrible loss for him, or it can be like such a memorable win.
Yeah.
And everything just falls down on these two match points he saves at 3,
Yep.
5, 15, 40. But of course, there are so many more moments and like
Yeah.
points where it could go either way. Last game as well. Yeah, Navone playing probably his two best attacking combinations of the match when he was
Yeah.
faced with the first two match points. It's just insane. And yeah, it's I know we said that like sometimes you learn more from a loss. I think this is a win he's gonna learn a lot
Yeah.
from as well. And like he gets another match tomorrow. It might be tough. Maybe this one is gonna have him like
Yeah.
running low on steam. No idea. Laszlo Jarrett, tough opponent. Of course, again, someone with a lot of experience, someone who's not gonna give you points for free, really. But yeah, I mean, he's gonna get so much out of this match, out of this event already, and there's still more to come during this Golden Swing. I think before the match began, I
Yeah.
said that like he's the story of this part of the season, regardless of how he does, really. And it's just becoming, more and more obvious with every match.
let's also all be aware that the Vanch prediction is still technically doable and is one match more likely to happen. Damian, there are reports from tennis journalist Ghost of Garolitis that you're going to be insufferable for the next 24 hours. Do you care to comment?
No, I mean, I know why Ghosty is saying that, but yeah, I mean, that's all I can say. Like, obviously, I am high on Fonseca, but whether he wins or loses doesn't determine my happiness or unhappiness. I love Navone as well,
Yeah.
so I think today for me there was no bad winner here.
Yeah.
The fact that it's Fonseca is obviously a bigger story for like the general media landscape, but I've already moved on, mentally. I've moved on to tomorrow. 6 a.m. There's as the semifinals in New Delhi. 10
Yeah.
a.m. For my time, obviously, there's a final in Manama. Fucovic Vavasori. You mentioned Martin Fucovic, so he's a good
Yep.
segue here as well. And that's kind of where I am already. I'm just like, actually, no. Let's skip it. I'm actually thinking about dinner right now.
Well, before you think too much about dinner, what do you think the chances are that Fonseca goes all the way and wins in Argentina, the whole shebang?
Decently high. I think by this point, after we saw this match today, it would be very helpful if the conditions were a bit more hot, sunny, and also his physicality is going to be a big
Yeah.
deal here. But like, yeah, Fonseca's Zverev in the final. I'm not going to say he wouldn't have a shot, and we'll see if it's even Zverev. I think it's pretty obvious he can beat anybody here. It's just that, yeah, about executing it on the day, about how good he's going to be at like adapting to stuff. I think today, even though he won,
Yeah.
obviously that adjustment, like micro match adjustments, they weren't perfect, but they were something. Like
Yeah.
it's something we want to see more of in the future if he needs to. And yeah, it just gives me confidence that he definitely has the ability to win this event. Is he like the main favorite? Well, probably not, but let's see if Zverev beats Cerundolo first. Let's assume Zverev is out today, and
Yeah.
then like everybody will be thinking, yeah, Fonseca can probably get this done.
So it's
So
supposed to be a high of 80 and a low of 71 tomorrow, followed by a high of 84 and a low of 71 on Sunday. So a little cloudy, but certainly, no more rain is expected. So we might see full Fonseca in the next round or two, depending on how things go.
yeah, I mean, you are half Polish, I am full Polish, and I am using the better scale, the better degree, the better the Celsius scale. So
No,
I don't know what you just said, but sure. Go for it.
No, we should switch. It's ridiculous. We're the only country in the world that uses the system. It doesn't make any kind
Thank
of sense.
you.
No, it's
Thank
cool.
you.
Like it's one of those things where like it would be a minor inconvenience for us for like a year and
Yeah.
then get easier like forever for us and thus for many others too. But ain't gonna happen, especially with what we're up to politically. But tennis journalist Jose Morgado has spoken. He has confirmed the reports of fellow tennis journalist Damian that Joao Fonseca is special, that he's generational, and this is a big moment. This is the moment that Joao Fonseca became Joao Fonseca. Wow. History was
Really?
made. Yeah, no, history. He
Someone
made
said that?
history. No. Well, now I've said it, so technically yes, but no one
Okay.
is saying
I
that.
wonder when Joao Fonseca became Joao Fonseca. I
I
think
don't
to
know.
me it was when he beat Thiago Seyboth in Florianopolis 2023,
Yeah,
because like that was just so shocking. Because obviously, yes, that was already after the Navone and
yeah,
Tirante wins in Sao Leopoldo did like half a year earlier. But Thiago Seyboth in 2023 in the spring, like 2 months later he beats Daniel Medvedev. He was
yeah,
like in the form of his career, and yet they run into each other. There's this all Brazilian match. And somehow the guy with the massive forehand, Thiago Seyboth, has nothing on Joao Fonseca's forehand. Thiago Seyboth is just demoted to like a
yeah.
random average dude in that match.
Hey, so
Joao
just
Fonseca, yeah, Joao Fonseca is just like crushing him, and his serve and forehand are ridiculous. So I think
who
that to me was the moment he became Joao.
who's Fonseca playing the next round? Is he playing Jerry or is he?
Laszlo Jere, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna win that. I think he wins that in straight sets.
Wow.
Yeah. Ghost is cracking me up in
Wow.
the chat because he's correct. Not only did that Seyboth Field beat Medvedev. So did the player that many people are saying is the greatest sub 6 foot, left-handed, West Coast based briefly American tennis prospect since John McEnroe, Lerner Tien.
I think Lerner Tien is the best SoCal prospect since Vange Vermani. But no, anyway, Ghosty, I am not glowing because Fonseca won. I'm glowing because that dinner is finally a real possibility in the next few minutes.
See, now I feel like I want to mess with you and see how long we can keep this stream going, because I know that you're thinking about dinner, but also I'm very, very thirsty. So before we get out of here, is there anything else that we need to say or cover? Because this has been a tennis marathon, a talking tennis marathon of 3 hours and 12 minutes. And man, anybody who's still with us, if they haven't pressed like, what's wrong with you? Press the button. You've been here for 3 hours and 12 minutes, almost 13. So have we. Press the button, please.
Unless your like left mouse button is broken, that's an acceptable excuse.
Find a way. Find a way. It's unacceptable. Find a way.
Maybe there's like a combination you can hit on your keyboard to press like. I don't know. But yeah, in terms of what else we should say, I don't know. I mean, this was definitely not the best quality match I've ever seen, but it was still entertaining. Even though it was so long, I obviously enjoyed being on the stream. I enjoyed watching it because, well, the truth is any match Fonseca plays right now is a pretty big story. And especially this part of the world where people will be going crazy about him, especially tomorrow. He's not going to be playing an Argentinian anymore. So I think after 3 rounds, right? I mean, Echeverry, Navone, Coria, I think tomorrow we're going to see like more ubiquitous support for him, I suppose, from the crowd. And that's going to be also massive. But yeah, I mean, he is the guy to watch this golden swing. I think we knew that already. And sort of like we've got more development in his game, in his mindset today. And we also got to see him playing a brand of tennis that is not usual for him. That is not something natural. I don't think, in my experience of watching Joao Fonseca, and last year, I can't say I watched every match of his, but I definitely was watching like pretty much anytime I could. And it was probably the same thing in 2023. There just weren't that many opportunities yet. But I don't think I've ever seen him have to play like this, and I definitely haven't seen him winning like this. So yeah, it's just massive in terms of the storylines, the narratives that we got, and just the knowledge that we have been able to gather.
Couldn't agree more. Well said. Thanks so much for everybody that watched along. Damien, let's get you some dinner, man. Let's get out of here.
Yeah. Let's get out of here. Let's get you some water. And see you guys. Thank you to everybody in the chat.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on all things tennis.